Greetings, dear friends. Happy Monday to you. I trust you had a lovely, nurturing weekend and are all ready to step into this new week ahead. Here we are with our usual Monday check-in and our inner compass forecast. As you know, with this the idea of the inner compass is your intuition, your navigational power within you. The first thing that we do before we start getting into pulling some cards is to feel into the phase of the moon. The moon phase that we are affected by this week is the first quarter phase of the moon in the sign of Cancer. I always feel the depth and the power and potency of the moon phase when it's in the sign of Cancer, because what makes it even more potent is that the moon is the ruler of Cancer. So we have a kind of double whammy on that. And with Cancer is all about emotions. So with the first quarter phase of the moon, this is where we start to get the impulse or the inspiration to start moving forward on the goals, the intentions, the ideas, the trajectory forward that we have been working towards. This is an action phase. However, as we start to stand up and step forward, we can meet resistance. Now, this week, this resistance may come in the form of emotions. This is a time for us to really feel into the direction, the trajectory, and how does it make you feel about you? That's one of my favorite questions. I've often suggested that in these sessions. How does this make me feel about me? There's a strong sense of power in telling yourself the truth and also looking at how does it feel? Where are your emotional waters taking you? And these will be to do with matters of the home and the heart and the relations, the closest relationships to you. That's what all of this is about. The moon phase and the sign of Cancer is really inviting us to step into expressing and looking at releasing that which is no longer part of who you're becoming. If you think about the crab carries its home on its back. And so this could be just a wee time or a suggested piece to put your hand on your heart. Do this with me now. Put your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. And scan your energy field and notice, are there beliefs and patterns and emotions and thoughts and blah blah blahs that are feeling heavy, that have no longer aligned with where you're going, with what you're wanting, with what's right for you? This could be a very strong time to just say, you know what, that phase is over. I'm not moving forward with this, whatever this is. If anything that I say in these sessions trigger you, confuse you, or you need a wee bit more support or guidance, just let me know. You can put it in the comments below or message me directly. This is such an important, pivotal time, as because we came through the equinox last week, that was a time of really encouraging us to look at the balance, the light and dark within us. And as we continue moving forward, this is us getting more engaged, more influenced by the energy of the year of the fire horse. So now we want to make sure with that year of the fire horse, it is going to be a lot of accomplishment, a lot of speed, a lot of, yes, that's where I'm heading type of inspirations. We don't want to be taking forward stuff that doesn't serve who we are, who we've become, and who we're becoming. I hope that makes sense. So now that I've said all that, just feel into what's coming up. We're going to start pulling some cards. The first deck of cards that I use for these sessions is my Letting Go guidance system. Because if you've watched these sessions with me before, you realize that we're never done. We're always evolving and doing things, and maybe even things come up again for another review, which may well have been happening when we were going through the retrograde energy, Mercury retrograde. We have no retrogrades at the moment. That means solid, committed, moving forward, less of the restrictions, less of the woulda, coulda, shoulda dialogue that can sometimes derail us getting things in alignment with what's right and best for us. So, all that being said, let's see what can we focus on letting go in order to get in alignment with that soul-led trajectory. We all have one. This is all about letting everything go that doesn't serve the auspicious version of you. Interesting, the card that's come up for us is pain and sadness. Where does pain and sadness, that's actually really in alignment with what I was just saying about the Cancer energy. The sign of Cancer is really asking us to tell ourselves the truth, to allow ourselves to feel the feelings, but not necessarily feel like I'm stuck here, I have to keep going with this. Feel your feelings, and they will actually inform you of which way is best for you to go, which way is aligned with you. What does the feeling of yes feel like to you? The feeling of pain and sadness, that could well be something that you say, you know what, that was a chapter, that was a phase, that was a paradigm, and now I'm shifting out, and now it's actually helped me make choices or receive the wisdom, if that makes sense. When I talk about letting go is, it's a pathway, and it will take on different phases and flavors depending on what it is that's coming up, but also where are you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and what do you need? Do you need to just speak it out and that's it, it's done? Do you need to just write things out, journaling maybe, or just asking for somebody to give you a hug? Sometimes that's all we need. But other times we need to do a much bigger formula in that we need somebody to hold space for us, and we need someone like a therapist or a coach or an energy healer to actually start saying, okay, I'm with you, I can hold your hand, or I can hold space while you allow the unearthing and the expression of that which is not serving you anymore. So all approaches are correct. You just need to allow yourself to navigate and to choose. And of course, accessing your inner compass will help you do that. And so now, let's see what wisdom of the tarot wants to help us. Well, this is an interesting one. You know what's come up for us? And actually, it's kind of synchronicity here, because it's the Six of Cups. This is Six of Cups. And pain and sadness is card number 6 in my letting go process. So, no accident there. The Six of Cups can be a nod to accessing your inner child, getting in touch with your inner wisdom, but it can also be a little bit of a message to say, don't get stuck in the past. For sure, look at what you've experienced and what you're taking forward and what you want to become and what's right and best and in alignment for you. But you don't want to get stuck back there. So maybe looking in your past brings up some of that pain and sadness. And if it does, acknowledge it and see what do you need in order to get the wisdom and to put it down so that you can calibrate with your best path forward. And take another nice deep breath. Lots of potent energies for this week ahead. This is us in the middle of March already. Just at the end of March, which is coming up really fast, that's us finished the first quarter of 2026. How is that working for you? How is it serving you? Are you feeling in alignment with what your intentions for the whole year are? This is a beautiful time to actually just check in and see, is this serving me? Is this correct? Is this, and I say correct, but everything is in perfect divine order. We need to just calibrate to that sometimes. So let's see I was just shuffling the Healing with the Angels cards. The first card that came up here for us is freedom. I love that. Where's freedom? What does freedom feel like for you? Are you calibrating to it? Are you heading towards it? Are you allowing yourself to experience the shifts and turns and directions that you've taken, and allowing it to tap into your true nature, the essence of you, what's right for you? And I love this one too. This is enchantment. Are you enchanted with what you get to do? That's actually a really important piece here, is that if you wake up in the morning and you think, oh gosh, I have to do this and I have to do this and I've got to do that and I should and I don't want to do this, that's a time to just press pause for a wee moment and see, can you even just shift your verbiage? Can you say, I get to do this, I love to do this, I choose to do this? These are all ways to discern and get in touch with the inner truth of you, with the direction that you're heading, with the beliefs and the thoughts and the trajectory that you are on. We're all on it. But sometimes it's important to just see, how does this make me feel about me? Well, it might make me feel a wee bit nervous, but I might also have that sense of yes at my heart. This is the piece that I'm really supporting and guiding and suggesting and inspiring you to get in touch with. Like I said, if this is triggering you or you need a wee bit more guidance or support, just let me know. I'm here for you. But I'm just about to send you off into this auspicious week ahead. But before I do, I'm going to pull one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards. So that's what this is all about. Getting in touch with. Getting in touch with liberating your inner truth. And it shifts and changes and can take different flavors and nuances. The card has come up, and I love the number on this one too. It's 44. It's a master number. I am aspiring. What are you aspiring towards? What's lighting your heart up? Is it giving you a lift? And are you actually saying, oh, yes, I get to do this. I get to do this. Not I have to do this. Whatever this is. But let me read this out to you. As I continue my journey in life, I am always aspiring to be the next best version of me. I allow my mind ample space and time to percolate, nurture, and blossom new ideas and options. That's a beautiful card to come up as we, I said that with the first quarter phase of the moon, we're stepping up and starting to get into action mode with the goals and intentions and movement forward. But as we do that, you may find that, this thought that I had, or this belief that I had, or this inherited wisdom, or this ancestral way we always do things doesn't serve me anymore. I wish you a superb week ahead. I will be back again with you next Monday for our check-in. Like I said, reach out if you need any help. Much love to you, and thank you for watching.